We're starting off with our 2 Darius options that you can start with in your chosen champion area. The first one is Darius Trifarian. He is a 5 cost with 1 red power cost. He has a base might of 5, but when you play your second card in a turn, give me +2 might this turn and ready me. Really important thing to know about this guy, you can play Darius first and then play another card after that and give him the ability to ready and gain the 2 might, but you can also play him as your second card in a turn and he will still restand and gain the +2 might. That's basically the main reason why he doesn't have Legion himself. He's a little bit more flexible, so you can use him to start your Legion effects, use him as the first card played to activate all your Legion abilities, or you can play him as a second card with pseudo Legion. He's very flexible, very aggressive, and very strong. Definitely a card you want to consider, especially in the more red variants. Then we have Darius Executioner. I've gone back and forth on teching this as a one of, and that's not even a problem because if you want to do that, you can put him in your chosen champion area and then just play 3 Darius Trifarian in your main deck. You'll definitely draw at least 1 per game normally. But if you want to play the 1 Darius Executioner, he is a really solid card. He is a 6 energy, 1 yellow power cost, 6 might. His Legion ability says, when you play me, ready me, and other friendly units have +1 here. So this card definitely leans more towards what a yellow build might look like, where you might be spamming more tokens. It can definitely be good in a red build as well, because giving your units +1 might is good in any deck when you're trying to conquer a battlefield, but I go back and forth on whether or not I would include this guy in a more dominantly red build. Still, very good card that you should know of when you're building Darius. The next key unit I want to talk about is Immortal Phoenix. Remember earlier when I mentioned that this deck has access to a ton of different removal options? Well, then it should seem like a no-brainer that you'd want to play the Immortal Phoenix, because when you do use those removal options, you get a very cheap, overstated body to play to the board and then start taking over battlefields and scoring points. This card is very strong and takes advantage of a very popular and very powerful theme in TCGs, which is playing cards out of your trash, graveyard, discard pile, what have you. It's a very, very strong effect to have access to, and again, very cheap, overstated body. Definitely don't want to ignore it. Another key card that was newly revealed is going to be Kaisa Survivor. This is just the perfect turn 2 play in a deck like this. It's perfectly aggressive. It gives you the option for Accelerate, and there's a really cool combo we'll go over later that gives you easy access to this card's Accelerate at a very, very low cost. But incredible card. I think you need to include it whether you're playing yellow or red Darius. And lastly, for key units, we have Draven, Darius's brother. He is a key unit because he is your top end in a deck like this, where you are playing an aggressive deck, which generally means you're playing much smaller bodies that you can spam out multiple of. But Draven is kind of like your finisher, where he is going to rack up a very high might because you're taking points so fast, playing so aggressively.